Welcome to my Focus YouTube channel. In this video, I'm focusing on goal setting. Goal setting is a formal process for personal planning. By setting goals on a routine basis, one decides what they want to achieve and then moves step by step towards achieving the goals. Now, observe this picture. What do you see in this picture? How did the man reach the Mount Everest? He says, I was just out walking around and found myself on top of Mount Everest. Is it possible to reach the Mount Everest this way? I'm sure you will agree that it is not possible. Then, how will you reach the top of a mountain? Is it possible to reach there? So, it is clear that we need appropriate goal with appropriate planning to reach the Mount Everest. Now, let me give you another example. Here is a short story. A man was traveling and stopped at an intersection of a road. He asked an elderly man, "Where does this road take me?" The elderly person asked, "Where do you want to go?" The man replied, "I don't know." The elderly person said, "Then take any road you wish. What difference does it make? When you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there." What is your opinion about this situation? Do you agree with the statement made by the elderly person? I know you're thinking, how is this possible? Can anyone live like this? My answer is yes, this is possible, as many of us live in the similar way where we don't know what we are doing, where are we, and any task given to us, we are not connected. Like for example, our parents send us to school or college to study, but we don't know what to do next. We fail to decide our destiny. We think that our parents will decide. This is not true. Let me give you another example. Just suppose you board a train or an aeroplane without knowing where you're going. What will happen? Do you think you will reach your destination? Then what do we do? It is very clear now that we need to set goals. Then what are goals? Goal is something we want to achieve over a period of time. The more specific and refined we make goals, the more successful we will be to achieve them. Each person's goals during life may be completely different to that of others. Goals depends on one's own interests, needs, and wants. Remember to set both short-term goals and long-term goals. Goals that can happen quickly are called short-term goals, and goals that take a long time to achieve are called long-term goals. Short-term goals could be to improve your marks in the next few tests, or developing specific skills like improving handwriting, plan for homework or study time, or practicing exercises. Long-term goals could be getting a better rank this academic year, learning to speak English language, and many more. To make an effective goal, we need to keep in mind the expectations of people around us for our success. What are the expectations of our parents? Your dad may expect you to be a businessman like him, or your mom expects you to become a doctor or a pilot. But what do you intend to do? What are the expectations of your teachers or friends? As your presentation skills are good, your teacher and friends may expect you to be a professor, teacher, or a TED speaker. Your relatives, society may expect something else from you. Reflect on your abilities. Do you think you can become all of them? Keep in mind, you may end up in a confusion. Check your abilities, your interests, and then decide. But once you decide, stand by that. Do not change. Here are the areas you can plan to reach your goal or goals. It could be your skill areas to be developed by you, It could be the family expectations. It could be the financial conditions at home to support you to reach your goal. Check with it. It could be the educational areas to set your goals, both academics and co-scholastic areas. Is your goal to work with your habits? Then you could select from the list. Is improving your health the goal? Is doing service to the community your goal? Give some time in this area. We need to build a society. Work on your contribution to the society. This can be one of your goals. Is working with your attitude the goal? You could seriously plan, as our attitude is most important to perform any task. Do you want to be a doctor? Then what will be your specialization? Do you want to become an engineer, lawyer, scientist, or something else? Decide and be specific with your specialization. You may list more tasks as your goal, but plan it well. As discussed in the previous video, work on your strengths and weaknesses. Focus on your weaknesses and improve yourself. Let us learn to set SMART goals. SMART. S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for achievable, R stands for realistic, and T stands for timely. A goal should be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Let us see each one of them in detail. Specific means detailed, particular, or focused. A goal is specific when you know exactly what is to be achieved or accomplished. For example, if the statement is, "I want to be a doctor," is a wishful thinking. It becomes a goal when you pin yourself down to say, "I want to be a cardiologist," and do a research in pediatric cardiology. Measurable. Measurable goals are quantifiable. Think of the evidence that will let you know you have achieved it. For example, words like better or faster are not quantifiable. In order to monitor our progress, measurement is a way of monitoring our progress. For example, I want to score 10% more than the previous test, that is on 24th November 2021, is a measurable goal. Achievable. Achievable goals are self-maintained. The achievement of the goal is up to you alone. Your goals should clearly speak to things that you have control over. Your goals should be challenging, but it should not be out of the reach. For example, you score 60% in mathematics and you want to get 99%, which is merely not possible. Rather, you score 60% in mathematics and you want to get 70%, which is challenging and achievable. Realistic. Realistic goals are practical and possible. Realistic goals are a balance between what is hard and what is easy to achieve. They require a sketch. It's a little bit extra in performance that makes people progress and improve. For example, if your goal is to study all the subjects in a day, you are unrealistic. The last one is time, which means that the amount of time you have to reach your goal is reasonable. For example, not too short or not too long. Also, you set yourself a time limit to achieve it in. Timely goals mean that they are scheduled. There is a duration to your effort, a deadline. For example, I want to complete science portions soon. This is not specific. However, the most precise statement is, I want to complete all the chapters in science by 30th November 2021. We require all the above criteria to set a goal effectively. Note, my dear students, convince your parents to support you on the goals set by you based on your knowledge, interests, abilities, and also the future. And do your best. Here are our reflections so far. Set SMART goals and achieve it over a period of time. Be specific and defined when you set a goal. Based on our discussion so far, let us attempt this. What I want to be when I grow up, or what is my career goal? Let us set a SMART goal. In the next 5 years, I will definitely achieve the following goals in studies as well as in extracurricular activities. Now that you have set your SMART goals, now let us set our goals into milestones to be achieved. Here is a tabular column for you to complete. The goal set is for 5 years and the next 2 columns talks about the milestones in your studies as well as the level of achievement. Take your time to complete this. Dear students, I am sure you are determined. Here is my quote dedicated to you all. Set your goals and push yourself to achieve it. Force yourself to work. Be determined to improve your hopes. Guide your thoughts and make your life meaningful. Happy success. Hope you will set SMART goals. Share your success or queries in the comment box. Like this video. Click the bell button to subscribe. Thank you so much. All the best. My next video is on study skills.